Qatar, a small peninsula in the Persian Gulf, has a history as rich as its oil fields. This tiny nation, often overshadowed by its larger neighbors, has carved out a unique identity and a significant place on the global stage. For centuries, it was known for pearl diving and fishing. These industries were the lifeblood of its economy, sustaining generations of Qataris. Its strategic location placed it at the crossroads of trade and empire. Merchants and traders from across the world passed through its ports, bringing with them goods, ideas, and cultures. The Ottoman Empire extended its reach to Qatar in the late 19th century, leaving an indelible mark on its architecture and culture. In the early 20th century, Britain established Qatar as a British protectorate. This period saw the beginning of modern administrative structures and the introduction of new governance systems. The discovery of oil in the mid-20th century marked a turning point. It transformed Qatar from a modest trading post into a wealthy nation with vast economic potential. This discovery ignited rapid modernization and economic transformation. Skyscrapers began to rise, and infrastructure projects reshaped the landscape. Qatar's story is one of resilience and ambition. Despite numerous challenges, the Qatari people have continually strived for progress and prosperity. It continues to captivate observers worldwide. Today, Qatar is not just a regional power, but a global player, hosting international events and influencing global affairs. The year 1939 marked a pivotal moment in Qatar's history, with the discovery of oil. This event was a game-changer for the small Gulf nation. It transformed Qatar from a humble pearling community into a global energy powerhouse almost overnight. Post-World War II, Qatar capitalized on the surge in global energy demand. The oil industry boomed, bringing unprecedented wealth to the nation. The discovery of the North Field in the 1970s further cemented Qatar's position as a leading energy exporter. This massive natural gas reserve became a cornerstone of its economy. Revenues from oil and gas fueled unprecedented economic growth, transforming its cities into modern metropolises with towering skyscrapers and advanced infrastructure. However, Qatar faced challenges in managing its newfound wealth and rapid development. Balancing modernization with tradition became a key focus for the nation. The Al Thani family has ruled Qatar for over 150 years, establishing a legacy that has shaped the nation's history and identity. Sheikh Jassim bin Mohammed Al Thani, a pivotal figure, united the country's tribes and secured its independence in the late 19th century, laying the foundation for modern Qatar. The current emir, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, ascended to power in 2013, continuing the family's long-standing rule. He is known for his efforts to modernize the nation. His rule focuses on economic diversification and social development, aiming to transform Qatar into a global hub for business, culture, and education. However, the concentration of power within a single family has raised concerns among citizens and international observers about the lack of political plurality. Calls for greater transparency and democratic reforms continue to echo as people push for a more inclusive and accountable governance structure in Qatar. Qatar has embarked on an ambitious strategy to diversify its economy. Central to this is the Qatar Investment Authority, the country's sovereign wealth fund. QIA's investments extend Qatar's reach globally, enhancing its soft power. Qatar has also raised its international profile by hosting major sporting events. The FIFA World Cup 2022 showcased Qatar's modern infrastructure. However, concerns about the treatment of migrant workers highlighted challenges. Qatar's foreign policy navigates complex regional alliances and rivalries. In 2017, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, and Egypt imposed a blockade on Qatar. The blockade disrupted trade and travel, but pushed Qatar to deepen ties with other countries. The blockade was lifted in early 2021 after diplomatic agreements. The crisis highlighted the fragility of regional alliances. Resolving long-standing disputes remains a challenge in the region. Qatar National Vision 2030 outlines a roadmap for development. The plan aims to diversify Qatar's economy away from oil and gas. Investments in education, healthcare, tourism, and technology are key. Vision 2030 emphasizes social development, environmental sustainability, and human capital. True progress requires economic growth and social justice. Vision 2030 is a call to action for a brighter future.